how can they support their employees' mental health through all these transitions and changes?
I think the biggest thing is communication. Clear and consistent communication is so important. Just updating your employees on what's going on with the business, where are we at, those timelines, if we're able to provide them. Timelines do a lot for our mental health. It gives us that element or feeling of control when we feel like, okay, I have something I can consistently work towards, rather than working for no seeming end point, which is, I think, what a lot of us have been going through during this time is, okay, but to what end? And when will I go back to the office? When will things return to quote unquote normal? I don't like using the term normal because I think that's such a subjective term. So I've been using the term adjusting to the new now, because it is a new now. This could change again, but we are working on adjusting to that and increasing our adaptability. So I think really, from the employer standpoint, it is that communication. It's also providing a safe space. I like to use the term brave space, because brave spaces, we can never guarantee that someone's going to feel completely safe. We don't know everyone's triggers and all of those kind of things, but we can guarantee that we can create brave spaces, which means that it's a space where people feel free to express themselves without fear of judgment, and knowing that however they show up in that moment is okay, and meeting people where they're at. And I think that's really where that empathy piece comes in, and also directing employees to the supports that are out there. There are a lot of local community supports, a lot of programs are adjusting their fee scales to make it more accessible for more people. A lot of them have adopted a sliding scale. So depending on your income, whether or not you're working, what you may pay for the services varies. And then there's also a lot of free services that we're seeing show up. The Canadian government has created a organization movement called Wellness Together Canada, and that's an online resource that's entirely free for all Canadians, and they have a ton of mental health resources. So they've got text support, they have information and videos on some of the common mental health issues we're facing right now. They've got mental wellness programs where you can do them on your own, or you can do them with some coaching. And they've also got communities of support on there, as well as individual phone, video, and text counseling. So that is really unprecedented, that we're seeing this movement right now of people really banding together and offering these supports in an accessible way, which is so fantastic to see.